in for a feast.
So the handshake before the decider. Mark Williams has come from 5-3 down to level at 5-all. It's all on this one. Crowd pushes and waits to see what's going to happen in this last frame of what's been an absorbing match. The stats are great for both. 93% pot success for Selby, 92 for Williams. All the other stats are good as well, but none of that matters now. It's about what happens in this frame. One thing, though, probably worth pointing out, Mark Williams, long potting is 9 out of 10. So Selby's got to be careful not to leave any sort of chance on.
And that's reminiscent of how he used to be, Dave, isn't it? Early in his career, his long game. A little bit like the man in the studio, Neil Robertson, deadly at long range. Those sort of players have always been a huge part of their overall way of playing.
In terms of total points, Selby 5-2-3, Williams 5-1-7, so it really has been that close. Balls potted, Selby just 8 more in the whole match.
It's a very positive safety shot that he's played there. When you open the reds up like that, they can go anywhere. So that was a risky way of playing it. He hasn't stuck anything particularly easy, but it could have worked out a lot differently. Well, Williams got this red that takes him right back down the table, almost a free shot of the red. What a brilliant shot. He got one in earlier on like that, but he hit it harder. But this time the pressure was greater.
Well, I was saying, you just can't afford to leave him anything. I mean, it's a great pot, but there you see the stats. Just so good for Williams from long distance.
Five.
Well, he's just overscrewed. Well, Selby desperately looking for any kind of body language from your opponent. He's not happy with the shot. He's always got this red.
Six.
One key shot away here from getting right in. He'd love to be on the red that is just to the right of the black. Just above and to the right. But you can't do that. That would open everything up. Channels open. It's not a bad shot though.
Nine.
Well, Selby has had a couple of chances, good ones, to win the match. This is the first one, of course, Mark Williams has had, having fought back to 5-all.
$50. Thank you. 60.
Again, a grimace.
21.
Oh, he played on that red I'm speaking about, that the bottom red, which really would have changed in the course of this frame in his favour. And he landed on that one. So now it's going to be a very tough one to keep the break alive here. What a brilliant pot, and also cleverly played, leaving nothing if he missed it, but the red that he was actually playing. He actually gutted about finishing there. Maybe on a thin red. It wasn't the one he wanted. Handy where the green is. This frame is not over by any means. He just can't get the key shot played here. And it's not easy either. It's a real struggle.
32.
And here's another chance to get onto that red. The bottom of the punch, the one to the right of the black, perhaps. He hasn't got the angle.
$39.
I don't know what happened there, but the last thing he needed on his backswing was something to put him off. Not intentionally, I'm sure. What was that about? I really don't know what happened there, but I hate to think he was distracted and lost his concentration.
Well, he broke his concentration because he had to resettle himself. We'll never know if he'd have got it first time round, but it wouldn't have helped, whatever this slight disturbance was. Just heard something.
There was somebody actually coughed on his backswing, but, I mean, what can you do about that? I'm sure it wasn't intentional.
One.
That has worked out in no man's land. He's on the pink, but it's not very nice, and I think a safety shot will be next. Things are not looking good here for Mark Selby. That was an opportunity, which is not really amounted to anything. He might get the advantage of the table if he plays his shot well. But he really wanted to be chipping away at
Green ball.
the deficit. It's not a particularly good shot. It
71.
looked okay, but it's not that great. I mean, he can get to reds to play them thin. The idea was to avoid that. The level of snooker they play at now, that is not the most difficult of safety shots that Williams was faced with.
It's the seventh time when they've met. It's gone to a decider. It's 3 each, so even that they can't be separated on. In terms of matches won.
Well, he's the kind of player that will never give up, Mark Selby, but at the moment he's really got his back to the wall, the way the match is shaping up, the way things have changed. You feel that they changed when he missed a similar red to the one that Mark Williams missed, actually, a few shots ago, in the same part of the pocket. Good shot, but he doesn't really want all those reds going safe onto cushions. Makes that deficit 38 points seem even more. It'd be difficult to think that he could score that many from here unless he could get balls away from cushions.
Six.
This is the last red that's got anything easy about it. Then you have to get a plan together to bring other reds into play. He has got the shot to move a red here. But of course, when you do that, when you move a red off a red, you never know how you're going to quite finish on a colour. I think he's playing to disturb a red. Well, that's not bad. Now, that's changed things quite a lot with the black in play. Kind of risk you have to take sometimes.
Twenty.
Well, this time some sort of noise from backstage.
Well, the tension really is building up now. It's, in fact, you can hear the odd little bit of noise. Tells you how silent such a huge audience can be when they're engrossed in a match. That was not a very well played cannon, but he's on the red still. He certainly played much thicker to push it into play. A little bit of tension in the arm there, I'm sure.
28.
It was a nervy start. Before, remember, the first frame was re-racked. They were very nervous. You can guarantee it's going to be a nervy end. Why shouldn't it be?
Any shot like this can be missed.
29.
Things are taking shape, but again, as I say, any of these sort of shots,
36.
these last two reds where they're placed could be missed. It's a bit easier than the one that he just potted. Needs to be high,
37.
and he is.
Well, it feels now like it's about the last red. I mean, it was not a great position they were in when he came to the table. He had to really work hard just to get this far. Black's going to put him in front, and then it becomes about this last red.
Yeah, it really does feel like that.
Forty-four.
Well.
Selby 44.
It was never in. It was never going to drop from there.
Wide down, please.
And now it's hanging in the jaws for Mark Williams, 6 points behind.
Thank you.
Yes, he played it in a good way there,
One.
Dave, because he didn't want to pin all his hopes in getting on the black. He played up into an area where he could have played either the blue or green. Still, take a shot here. Just got to make sure he gets on the yellow. The nice shot to play would be to just gently cannon the brown, but if he missed the cannon, he'd go beyond the yellow. It might not be potable. Oh, that's a good shot. Didn't play the cannon, but he played a good shot, although he was queuing. He's awkward. Wow, what a finish to the match this is.
Yeah, 5 all, 45 points all. I'm sure if that red had dropped, Mark Selby tempted, he would be through. Hardly anything in the match at all.
8.
Williams needs down to the blue.
It's all about the pace. All about pace. And he's
11.
overhit to the point where he's on it in the middle. Can you believe that? There is not a chance he played like that.
No, it just kept running, that cue ball.
15.
That wasn't particularly confidently played, I tell you. Even though he only wants this, it is a missable shot. Played slowly, the in-off might come into play, so I'll have to drop it in.
Could so easily have lost 6-3 and 6-4 and 6-5. Mark Selby already needs a snooker. But the pink has gone in, and it's Mark Williams who wins an epic opening match to this year's Masters. Mark Selby must be so disappointed he couldn't quite get over the line. But what a thrilling start, a match that had everything. And from 5-3 down, it's Mark Williams, the twice Masters champion, who books his place in the quarterfinals. Started so well, he led 2-0, remember, with 2 big breaks. Mark Selby